Hey, Sagittarius. All right, we are going to jump into your reading, and this is going to be for the month of September. I'm going to try to keep these readings short and sweet. I'm going to try to give you guys as much information as I can from my ancestors within this time frame that I've given myself. I do have all of the new moon and Virgo readings up. If you guys want to see how this Virgo new moon is still affecting you at this time, you can go check that out. This is for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. Please check your moon and or rising placements for deeper resonance. I am reading for both sidereal and Western astrological charts, so just bear that in mind. And we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Sagittarius, what's going on with you guys for the month of September 2025, September of this year for Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the month of September, advice, guidance, encouragement, and what might be going on with them for the month of September. Happy September, you guys. If you guys are a Virgo or a Libra, happy birthday in your sun sign. For Sagittarius, ancestors of light, messengers of light, what messages do we have for Sagittarius for the month of September 2025? Ooh. You have see the other person's point of view. Okay, so there may be some disagreements or some type of like negative thoughts about someone's perspective or about what someone said. I don't know how to say this deity's name in the picture, but it's 𝑍�🼼🍊🖼. I think I'm saying that right, but I don't know. So the bottom of the deck, you are seeing this situation accurately, and it says Horus. So, okay, let's keep going. So Sagittarius, if you stop and really think about what someone is saying instead of jumping to conclusions, you will start to see truly where they're coming from, and you guys, it'll be easier for you to be on the same page with them. You maybe deep down inside, you know that this person is a good person. You know that they care, right? And that's the truth of the matter. But there's a part of you that's like, no, they don't. Yeah, we have Horus again. I don't know. I just feel like there's something here about clouded judgment. And you tend to question yourself about someone's intentions. But when you spend time with them, especially when you guys go out together, or if you go hiking with them, this can be a friend, a family member. Some of you guys are very mathematical. Like you see things from in a mathematical way with numbers. And that can be like something that blocks your emotional body from communicating with you. I don't know. There's just something here where you may have some clouded judgment here in September, especially with this Pisces moon and the eclipse that comes with it. So you and another person, you know, or maybe this is someone else. Maybe this is someone else who is seeing your point of view. But I do get the sense that you need to go outside more. You're spending way too much time indoors. Maybe you work indoors at work full time and you don't really get to get sunlight like you would like. But I'm just getting this huge energy of something needing to be cleansed, like, or detoxed in your life. Like This can be your body. Maybe the way you care for your body is actually blocking you from, because you are what you eat, right? And if there's any type of addictions there, whether it be drugs, alcohol, or even a food addiction, anything that's addictive or you're obsessed with in your life, it can be fogging your perspective. It can be blocking your better judgment, Sagittarius. So this is a time where you do need to go outside. You need to get some fresh air. You know what you see. You know the truth, but there is something that's blocking you from accepting it or something. Yeah, value your self-worth. So there's something about your self-worth and how you see yourself in September, Sagittarius, that might be a bit blocked. You have some spiritual attacks happening. For some of you in September, stress reduction, yeah. So the month of September, you guys need to stay away from whatever stresses you out. Stay away from people. Maybe you need to have a conversation with a significant other, or have a conversation with a family member or a friend on how to, evade stressful situations or stressful conversations, or how to clear up any stressful words that you may use, stressful, like anything that can trigger your emotions. You and this person's emotions needs to be talked about. And it says, own your divine power. So seeing that you are a very beautiful part of this world, seeing that you have a soul just like everyone else and that you have a purpose. There is someone in your life that you don't realize is actually going through a tough time. And maybe in your head, like, no, they're not going through a tough time, they're fine. But they are. Maybe this is you as well. Like, maybe people just don't really realize how stressed out you've been. Yeah. This is the need to really open your spiritual eye as well and see things from that perspective. Okay. We also have Saturn in Pisces, so there is something there with spirituality and your spiritual walk, your spirit in general, Sagittarius, that you're needing to see the world from a different perspective instead of just seeing it from a mathematical or logical perspective. Am I making sense? Like, there's something about your overall point of view that needs to change. Some of you guys, Sagittarius, you see yourself, you're very smart, you're very intelligent, like you know how to pick up on things very quickly, but that does not mean that you know everything that's going on. You don't know every single component, every single equation that is playing into a person. You may look at someone and, you automatically make your judgments without really understanding everything about what that person, who that person is and what they're going through on a day-to-day basis. So I'm just getting the sense of like needing to have some empathy here. Sagittarius, you have freedom. That's you. You need your freedom for sure. Maybe you're in a relationship with somebody or some people where, everybody involved needs to have their freedom. They need to be free to be themselves. You want freedom, and maybe you just need to be around, maybe, I don't know if this is a significant other or this is a family member. Both parties involved need to give each other space to be free to do what they want. It doesn't even matter if you agree with what they're doing. And it doesn't matter if they agree with what you're doing. Wow, Archangel Michael, all the fire signs have gotten Archangel Michael so far. So this is really the type of energy of really getting rid of, just cutting out any type of behavior that is just not serving the situation. Okay. really overcoming some bad patterns of behavior. Okay, some of you guys are dealing with a soulmate here, and the Archangel Michael is involved or something, or has given you some messages. Because angels are here as messengers. They're not really here necessarily to work with us, like, on this planet. They're here to just give us messages. So there are those of you have somebody here. This could be your sibling. It could be a twin. If you're a twin, you may have a certain perspective about your twin or about a sibling, and you could just have it all wrong. Like, you may have some things right, for sure. Like, you see the situation as like, okay, this is a loving person, blah, blah, blah. I know that they love me. I know that they care about me. They're a good person. They're trustworthy, right? Like, you see the situation as in a good way for some of you. But there is like this lack of empathy of seeing the other person's perspective. And it's also on the other person's side as well, where they need to see your perspective as well. So it could be those of you, if you're a twin, this is your twin, or it's just a sibling. This can also be your child. You can have a soulmate for a child as your child. Your child can be your soulmate for sure. Or this is a parent where it's just really difficult for you guys to see their point of view. You love them, you care about them, but it's like you don't understand what they're going through. Or maybe they're not understanding what you're going through, and those conversations need to happen. Some of you guys maybe need to go camping more often, or go hiking, or going on some type of nature walk with this person more often. But there is this need to learn how to allow the space for both parties involved to be them, no matter how we may not agree with each other and how we exist, right? But learning to agree to disagree and just allow freedom, right? So there's going to be some conversations, I feel, with that for a lot of you. But others of you, if this is a significant other, they are definitely a soulmate, and it has been a bit troublesome because of one person trying to push the other person to be a certain way, and then the other person not feeling like they want to be that like they don't want to be that, but it's like they know, you know, and this other person knows that you guys have each other's best interests at heart, but at the same time, you guys don't need to force each other to be a certain way. In September, at least in September, you guys just need to let each other be. You need to let each other be free to be you, and let them be free to be them, right? So Sagittarius, just try to open your eyes to seeing this other person's point of view, but also maybe communicate that if this is the other person not doing that for you, communicate that with them and say, hey, I don't think you really understand like what I'm going through. I don't think you understand my perspective, blah, blah, blah. And hopefully they open themselves up to that. Hopefully, you know. All right. All right, we're going to jump into the tarot in just a little bit. We're going to pull a couple more oracle messages for you guys, Sagittarius. But there's someone here in the relationship or in this situation in September, Sagittarius. I think this is you, where you just feel like you are not worthy of love, or that you are not worthy of good things. You just have very low self-esteem. That needs to be worked on in the month of September. The Archangel Michael is here to help you with that. So contact the Archangel Michael. If you're a cross watcher, maybe, and you have a Sagittarius that you love very much, contact the Archangel Michael to help out. You know, ask the Archangel Michael to give your Sagittarius messages that they need to know. Okay, and if this is not the Archangel Michael, for a lot of you, if you guys don't work with angels, then maybe there is an entity, a benevolent entity or a deity or an ancestor that kind of embodies the energy of Archangel Michael to some degree. But if you're open to it, just reach out to the Archangel Michael and understand what he has to say, because apparently he seems to be talking to everybody right now, and as far as the fire signs. Because Aries and Leo have gotten the Archangel Michael, and now you've gotten it, Sagittarius. So, all right, let's keep going. Ooh. Power. Yeah. Some of you guys may see yourselves as being with somebody who has a lot of power energetically, okay? Or maybe this is you, Sagittarius. You have a lot of power. You may seem very intimidating to some people. This is the card of ginger. Some of you guys really need to drink ginger tea to really help your stomach and your digestive system for some of you. Maybe you have really bad digestive. Maybe some of you guys may have IBS. I don't know, but there's something around the digestive system. You have Rose of Romance. So there is a romantic relationship here. It's a very powerful connection though. Okay, so specifically, they're showing me, okay, we have diversity wanting to show itself. So I'm getting the sense, Sagittarius, if you have romance on your mind, you have, in September, you have a very powerful connection with somebody, okay? Romantically. This is a soulmate for a lot of you. And if this is a new person, it is going to be so powerful. You're not going to be able to escape the feeling. It's just going to happen. But others of you, you're already with this person and you're just kind of struggling with this person and understanding like how to get rid of codependent behaviors. Your connection with this person is absolutely powerful. You can't shake them. You can't stop thinking about them. And I'm just getting that your relationship is built on diversity. You guys need, astrologically, you and your person, you guys need diversity in your lives. You guys need to be able to go out and just have fun and do new things, right? And be loyal to each other, for sure. I don't believe in like open relationships and things like that. That's for other people. But for those of you, if you guys are committed to this person, you want to commit, you guys, some of you guys, you're in a you're in a relationship with someone who is of a different culture or different race than you. Okay. But you guys have a very strong bond here. And bottom of the deck, we have fortify, echinacea. So yeah, this is a time in September to really fortify your relationship to this person. And the way to fortify that is to purify any type of toxic behaviors and to really see the other person's point of view when they're having a hard time. Don't make it, just understanding not to make it about you, right? But also helping the other person to understand that they shouldn't make it about themselves. So it's vice versa still. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the tarot really quickly, you guys, to dig a little bit deeper. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards, you guys. But yes, your relationships need freedom. You guys need to be free to be you. You guys, some of you guys, you love going outside. You love being outdoors. Some of you guys love going to the beach. Some of you guys love going to the forest. You guys love hiking. You guys, maybe you go to the desert. Maybe you guys do off-roading. I don't know. But maybe you guys like to ride motorbikes, you know. You guys just love adventure. You guys, and maybe you and your person do this a lot. Maybe you go fishing, maybe you like to go camping or hiking. I don't know, maybe there's horseback riding involved. All I see here is that there's a lot of adventure between you and this person. You guys can live a very beautiful life, but the Archangel Michael may need to be called upon to help you guys out a little bit, to kind of give you guys a helping hand. Some of you guys, you want to have children together. Others of you, you and your person, or you and this person, you guys are like big kids together. You guys love, some of you guys may love playing video games, arcade games. You guys just love to just have fun in a very childlike way. Okay. But there is a lot going on within this relationship, Sagittarius, in the month of September. There's a lot going on inside of you in the month of September that's playing into your perspective and how you see other people. And there's just this need to really go outside. September is a good time to go outside. Page of Cups, Pisces. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who has Pisces in their chart. 10 of Cups. So yes, you and this person, you guys are learning a lot. There's some new beginnings here when it comes to the heart and emotional maturity between you and this person, okay? Or between you and, you know, other people. needing to learn some emotional maturity. Ace of Pentacles, financial stability, financial security. You and this person are really focused on money right now in the month of September, or maybe that's just what you guys should be focused on. And you guys have some future plans. You guys have some future plans together. Two of Pentacles, it's just that you're really trying to work things out. You're really trying to juggle two things at the same time, you know, money and the relationship. And it's like, which one do I focus on? And it's a lot. I get that that's a lot, Sagittarius. You love this person very much. They may be focused on something completely different in the relationship than you. And that can cause a bit of a clash. Let's go ahead and clarify the Page of Cups. Ancestors, the Page of Cups for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the month of September. There's a lot of love here, Sagittarius, with you and your person. Yep. Ace of Pentacles again. So there's something about needing to mature when it comes to your emotions and focus more on money, focus more on your health. You know, you need to really just focus more on your physical health, you guys. There could be a lot of like animosity when it comes to money between you and someone else, between you and a number of people. You have the Ace of Wands and the King of Coins. Yeah. A new beginning when it comes to money for you. Some of you guys, you got a new job, or I don't know, you got a lump sum amount of money recently, or you will in the future in the month of September. Others of you, maybe there's someone that you're in a relationship with and they actually got a new job or got a new career opportunity. Yeah, and there's been some endings. It's uncomfortable. September, you know, it's kind of uncomfortable, but it's going to be okay. You guys are going to be fine. I feel like towards the holiday season, things are going to get better for you guys, Sagittarius. I'm just getting that in this, if you guys are thinking about a relationship in the month of September, a current one or one that you've been in for a while or a new one, I just get the sense that, yeah, you have the Eight of Swords. It's going to be a little, you know, it's not going to be like easy, you know, it's going to be brand new energy. And, you know, there's a lot of fighting between you and these people, or a lot of fighting between you and this person in September. But you just have to stay focused and understand that you and these people, or you and this person, you're just working through a lot of growing pains. There's some growing pains here, and there's a lot of emotional trauma that you've been through, and there's a lot of emotional trauma that this person has been through, and your soulmate connection is very blessed. However, there's just a lot that you guys need to mature in on an emotional level. You know what I mean? So just see the other person's point of view. Don't get involved in any fighting, you know, just stay calm, cool, and collected, and just focus on the good, right? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.